I spoke here for the first time today. You see, this is the thing. We're not all a big group of people. We're not a group of far-right radicalists that meet underground and discuss these things. We spoke today for the first time because she needed help, and I said, I don't mind, I'll come and I'll talk. Okay? The people of Ireland, the people of Kells, the people of all over Ireland are not racists. They're not far right, and I'll tell you why. We have people coming to this country as long as I can remember. I'm 45 years of age. There's people coming to this country from before I was born. I never seen people gathered around the country up until the last couple of years. Did you? No. Everywhere we go, in every town, we get our hair cut, we get our phones fixed, we get everywhere we go, every hospital we go to, we're looked after by people from other countries. We respect them. We need them. We've married them. We have families with them. They're our people. But this is something totally different. And it's very easy when somebody that disagrees with us and disagrees with our concerns pulls out the labels. When they pull out the racist and the far-right label, they're losing the argument because they have nothing to say. They just label us. That's what they do. When you label somebody, that's a cop-out. There's no racist, there's no far-right here. What is far-right? That started during COVID. If somebody didn't want to get a job, they were far-right because they had an opinion that was different to the opinion that RTE and our government gave us. You became a far-right. Well, if that's the case, I'm far-right. I'm proud of it. Okay? Right. I hear talk about the business park and that the business park isn't suitable for refugees. I don't care if it's suitable for them or not. Kells isn't suitable for them.
Exactly, that's it.
Yeah. There isn't the resources in Kells. There isn't the resources in Dundalk. There isn't the resources in Drogheda. Ireland is full. And the reason it's full is because we don't have the doctors. We don't have the schools. We can't take these people. And I'll tell you another thing, and I don't mind saying it. A lot of these people are too different to us. And I'll go back to the start. This all started when the Ukraine when Putin moved into the Ukraine. And at the very start of that war, we were told we'd have to take in people into Ireland. And we did. In the first few weeks of that war, we started taking in Ukrainian migrants. Women and children. Most of them people are still here, they've integrated and they're working with us. But how come 6 months after that and a year after that we were told these other refugees, migrants were coming? What were they waiting for? Were they hanging around to see if they didn't like the war and then they decided to come? No, because they were economic migrants. The ones that came at the beginning were fleeing war. The ones that's coming here now are coming for a better life that we can't provide them. Okay? The people here, you see working men here on the way home from work, women have children here because they've no one to mind them. We are on a carousel in this country. And if we step off it, when I see a carousel, it's eat, sleep, work, repeat. That's all we do. And if you step off that carousel, you're gone. Everyone is living from week to week with their wages. And if there's a problem with something, if there's a problem in the house or a problem with a car or a problem with something, you don't know where you're going to get the money because we're taxed to the limit. We can't survive anymore. And this is where our money is going. And you've a building down here that seemingly we won't know until 12 o'clock tonight whether they'll actually have the plan of remission for it or not. And there's builders working on it for how long? How much money's already been pumped into it? Whose money is that? That's yours and yours and yours and yours. The government don't have money. It's ours. So it is. Now, I spoke to a man on a building site not long ago. His marriage split up 10 years ago. He's living in a rented apartment. He's given $1,500 a month for it. The man is on the housing list in Dublin. And that man is pouring foundations today and yesterday. And he said to me, I'm pouring foundations for houses that there'll be a lad and a family living in that aren't even in the country yet. And I'm still on the housing list. Right? Where is the public? Where is the public representatives? Right? They're emailing, they're replying to emails. Everyone here is that the work that the women are doing is Trojan and the information they're getting back. But look around us. Where is the representatives? Who do they think is voting for them? And I'd love to know. Something went seriously wrong in this country on the 29th of November last year, because I don't know who voted this shower back in, because this is what they're doing to us. And it has to stop. And I'm not going to go on like this isn't, like, you know, I have nothing prepared for this. But we have to be safe, okay? We have to be safe. And I don't want to frighten any of the children here. But I'm looking at small children here. And there's people coming into Ireland. There's men coming into Ireland that in their countries, they marry 10-year-old girls. Okay? That means when these people are walking around our streets and they are looking at young children, they are attracted to them. But that can't happen. And after seeing this, I know what I'm going to be labelled, but I don't care. There's a target on my head a long time now, and nobody got me yet. Do you know what I mean? Don't be afraid. And for every one of you that's here, there's 1,000 people who want to be here, but they're afraid because they're a civil servant or they're whatever, and they're afraid if they're seen here. They look at this tonight or they look at on social media, but they're afraid that they'll lose their job if they're seen. Do you know what I mean? They're afraid. I spoke to guards off duty. I have the height of respect for the guards. We need the guards. The guards are the people we ring when we're in trouble. And they're afraid of this as well. But they're following orders. And they have their mortgages. They have their bills to pay, so they have. And that's why it's all a way of pulling us away, pulling us apart, splitting the community in two. So don't fall. This is the biggest thing, and I can